Hello, my name is Joe. You're watching the Healthy Gamers Get Jacked Challenge series, and this is episode 4, Cardio. As for league updates, as of now, I am still Silver 2. I've been playing way too many games, non-ranked with my friends, but that's going to change. I'm going to kick it up into high gear in the next couple weeks. Be sure to follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/healthygamerjoe. I also wanted to mention that if you've been following and doing this fitness challenge with me, you would know that we're heading into or have completed 1 month of training. So congratulations, give yourselves a round of applause. And if you haven't started yet, it is never too late to start today. That's it for announcements. Let's get right into episode 4. Okay, I'm sure everyone can agree with me that incorporating cardio or cardiovascular exercise into your lifestyle is almost always going to benefit your overall health. It only takes a few minutes on the web or at your local library to find out the hundreds of studies that show off the positives of getting your heart rate up through cardio. So if that's the case, we can just add tons of cardio to my current training load and end the episode right then and there, right? Well, not quite. If you're like me wanting to pack on more pounds through weight training, you've probably been told to avoid cardio at all costs, and that activities like running and swimming are detrimental to the gains. Of course, as with most subjects in our series so far, there's some truth to that school of thought, but I don't want my heart to miss out on my path to becoming a stronger, healthier gamer. The heart is, after all, an organ with muscle tissue, and like our other, more standard versions of muscles, can get out of shape without consistent training. After doing a bit of research, I've seen studies that show how implementing cardio can negatively impact muscle growth, but I've found that the issue isn't the act of cardio itself, but rather our own capacity for exercise and proper recovery. Jack Jones describes this concept in a really relatable form. Our bodies have a finite amount of resources, kinda like a mana bar. We use our resources or mana every time we train, whether we be lifting weights, doing cardio, or even working a labor-intensive job. Once that mana is used, we need to give our bodies time to recover our resources so that we can get out there and do it again. So when you incorporate cardio into your already intense lifting program, you could be overdoing your training. Time spent in cardio means less time spent in recovery, which certainly doesn't help if you need to keep lifting more and more weights each session. Jack says this kind of thinking really only applies to the intermediate and advanced lifters, those who can lift some serious pounds relative to their body weight, like deadlifting 2.5 times your weight. For beginners, it's unlikely that you're going that hard in the gym and lifting that much in proportion to your weight, which means you'll probably have a little more of that mana left over for cardio. Jack's opinion for beginning lifters? In the first year, do as much cardio as you want, it's not gonna hurt. Jack also wanted to address the myth that cardio reversed or canceled out any of the effects of lifting. Within the realm of cardio, there are many different ways to get your lungs and heart pumping, and a particular type of cardio actually actively works in building muscle. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT for short, helps release testosterone and growth hormones within the body, which equals more muscle growth, just like when you're squatting or deadlifting. When I say high intensity, think activities like sprinting or box jumps. These are usually exercises that demand you give it your all in shorter amounts of time compared to jogging or casual lap swimming. The next time you watch a professional track event, take notice of the different types of bodies between marathon runners and sprinters. Both are world-class athletes. Both practice cardio on a regular basis. Those sprinters, because of their high-intensity interval training, yield different results when it comes to muscle mass. And for those trying to lose weight, it doesn't mean you'll have to start running half marathons either. If you've given high-intensity interval training a go, you'll know that it's equally as effective at giving you a workout, and though it doesn't take as long, high-intensity training burns calories even after the actual training session is over. Yes, While sprinting does release growth hormones, I wouldn't be worried about getting too bulky unless you're coupling your high-intensity training with big lifts. When it comes to day-to-day training, you folks actually have more options. Longer sessions or more intensity. The choice is yours. From now on, I personally will be incorporating a little bit of high-intensity training into my weekly routine, about an hour total each week. If I notice any decreases in my muscle growth, I'll make changes accordingly. But I personally think that cutting out all cardio means I'd be missing out on one of the best ways to stay healthy, by having a strong heart. Okay, so that is it for this week's episode all about cardio. It's really tough to find a balance between your training, going to school, going to your job, keeping up with your friends, and of course, relaxing and recovering. Speaking of which, that is the exact topic we're going to be covering in episode 5. We talk about what it means to truly take a rest week, and how we can both recover our bodies and our minds. So, that episode actually might be coming out sooner than you think. Be on the lookout. As always, thank you for watching, and hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to all the channels that you see right in front of me right now, and of course share if you want to see more of this content. There are days that I dream about, a video like this getting thousands and thousands of views, and every single share that you guys do gets that dream closer to reality. That's it for now. I hope you guys are excited as I am for episode 5. I'll see you then.